Robinhood released their latest earnings report Wednesday after the market closed. Right now, you might think it's a muted response based on the incredible numbers that they're showing us. Stock is up around 5% or so at the time of making this video. But in my opinion, this quarter was probably one of the better quarters that we've seen throughout this earnings season. Huge growth, deposits, assets under custody, even already numbers from April, which is Q2, are already quite impressive. Now, the stock will do what the stock will do. Maybe throughout the day, the stock will go up more than 5%. Maybe it will be flat because right now market sentiment with regards to high interest rates, inflation, doesn't really matter. If you beat, if you're meet, doesn't matter. The stock will do what the market decides to do during that day or during that week. But you as a long-term investor, you should be looking at this as a great quarter. When we talked about Robinhood the first time, I believe it was June 2023, stock was under $10. Company was still not profitable. Monthly active users were coming down. Things weren't looking great for Robinhood, but there was a lot of value there. It was basically trading very, very close to cash. Right now, stock up over 70%, becoming profitable, record quarters time after time after time. And so long-term investors should be looking at a business rather than what a stock is doing, especially in the short term. Now, before jumping into this report, if you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, we really appreciate that. We're very, very close to reaching 40,000 subscribers, so I appreciate all the support. If you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Thank you very much. So let's start off with some business highlights. Funded customers, that's in millions, 23.9, 810,000 year-over-year growth, 500,000 sequentially. Gold subscribers are up 500K year-over-year, 260,000 quarter-over-quarter. Of course, with gold subscribers, this is a subscription-based model, mean these are recurring revenues. So in the future, it won't really matter what happens with a certain asset class that Robinhood offers if they have a steady stream of revenue coming in each and every month. Then asset under custody up 65% year-over-year, 26% quarter-over-quarter. Net deposits reached $11.2 billion. That's up from $4.6 billion just the quarter before. I mean, incredible explosion of growth. If we look at some comments from the earnings call, so looking at Q2, so far it's off to a good start, as well as April was our highest month of the year for net deposits with nearly $5 billion. And with our continued progress in early May, we've already brought in more net deposits year to date than the $17 billion we did in all of 2023. With regards to the gold RPU, average revenue per user, is also multiples of our average customer, which includes annualized recurring subscription revenue approaching $100 million. In Q1, they grew gold subscribers to 1.7 million, up 42% or 500K from last year. The momentum has continued in Q2 as they added another 140,000 gold subscribers just in April. That's more than half of their Q1 growth. If we look at assets under custody, like we said, increased 65% year-over-year to a record $130 billion. Of course, you can clearly see here why, due to higher equity and crypto valuations and continued net deposits. Now, if we look at total revenue, that increased 40% year-over-year to a record $618 million in Q1. ARPU was $104, also increasing quite nicely quarter-over-quarter and year-over-year. Yes, of course, right now with high interest rates, net interest revenues are growing quite nicely, but in this quarter we can clearly see a huge explosion as well in transaction-based revenue. Where does that come from? Well, one, crypto, and two, options have both increased quite a lot quarter-over-quarter, year-over-year as well, and then you've got equity that has also risen. And as Robinhood grows its user base, as it grows its offerings, as it grows geographically as well, it will not be susceptible to the usual crypto winter or bear markets. Yes, it might hurt the business, right? This is types of cycles. But overall, when you diversify your product offering, when you diversify geographically as well, you will get hit a bit less each and every time. You've got gold members, retirement, etc., etc. I think over time, you're going to see that every bear market, every crypto winter, this is the type of business that gets hit a bit less and less and less because it has other revenue streams. And also, this company is growing quite nicely, becoming more and more profitable. How is that? Well, they told us 90% of their cost structure is fixed. So as you can see, adjusted operating expenses increased 13% year over year to $398 million for Q1 and up 9% sequentially. They also said that they're going to spend quite a lot more on marketing this year. I think an increase of around $100 million or so. It makes sense. If you've got the momentum, if you've got new product launches, new categories, why not spend? And especially if you can get a return on your investment quicker than before. If we look at GAAP net income, that was a record $157 million. Of course, huge increase quarter over quarter as well. By the way, Q3 2023 could have also been a positive quarter, but that was impacted by $104 million of regulatory accrual recorded in that quarter. So you could say potentially 4 quarters in a row of GAAP net income. Now, okay, officially only 2, but you can see this business is growing top and bottom line. With regards to monthly active users, for a long time, people were only looking at that. Oh, it goes down, business is doing badly, even though every other metrics was saying that the business is actually doing quite okay. So that increased 1.9 million year over year to 13.7 million in Q1. Of course, grew quarter over quarter as well. Yes, they launched lots of promotions, crypto was booming, etc., etc. That definitely has a positive impact on a company like Robinhood. Couple of extra comments here from the earnings call. So over 1 million people have signed up for the Gold Card waitlist, only half of which are Gold subscribers today. So they believe they can substantially grow Gold adoption as they roll out the card. So far in Q2, they continue to see robust trading. In April, equity notional volumes were about $70 billion. Options contract were a monthly record of roughly $125 million, and crypto notional volumes were around $10 billion. With regards to the promotion side of things, right? Huge promotions that they're launching, 1% match, then 3% match as well. So what's going on with that? They say payback on the 1% match is a little under a year, and on the 3% match, it's between 2 to 3 years. Not bad at all. Retirement assets are now crossing over $7 billion. That was $4.2 billion in Q1. With regards to the Gold Card waitlist, as we said, over 1 million users already. So some of you are asking why is the rollout so slow, let's say. So they say here, we're rolling it out to tens of thousands of customers, and we're going to take months to look at how our customers are responding, how they're using the card, their borrowing and repayment activity, and we are going to use that to inform our broader rollout, which of course makes sense, right? You do not want to roll this out to a lot of people and then suddenly the borrowing goes out of the window, repayment doesn't happen, delinquency rises. It's not a good thing for this product. So they're taking their time, which I think is quite a good strategy. Now, previously, with regards to X1, the ARPU there with their credit card was around $300. Now, with Robinhood, with the way they operate, they've got a low CAC versus the rest, which usually spends around $500 to attract someone. Then, with regards to the 24-hour market offering. So a retail investor asked this, so they basically said this. In order to facilitate this trade, they route to a third-party ATS. The ATS we use went down for the evening. This affected us, but also affected other firms that route to it. Looking ahead, we're really on the frontier with this offering, but as we continue to invest in it, the offering will improve over time and it will get more resilient. So believe us when we say that we are committed to making sure this offering is reliable and more feature-rich going forward. Of course, actions speak louder than words. But then again, they are probably one of the only ones to offer this on a large scale, so cut them some slack, I would say. Now, of course, when these things happen with Robinhood, directly people link it, oh, remember last time, GameStop, AMC, and they tried to roll it again and again and again to put a negative light on this company. Again, this was not their fault. In the future, they hope things will get better and better. They're probably working on a solution already right now. Now, like I said, actions speak louder than words. But as you've just seen, this quarter, quite a great one, right? Again, the stock will do what the stock will do. Right now, we're up 5% or so at $18.82. Of course, this is on the weekly. So in the last 2 weeks or so, we did get a rebound above that 20-day moving average. RSI indeed is quite high, Right now, the 200-day moving average sits at $13.54. I really don't think we're going to reach those levels anytime soon. Can we challenge again for that $20 mark? Remains to be seen. I would have thought that if you just looked at the quarter, I would have thought that this stock would have been up double digits. But okay, market sentiment right now is a bit weaker than before. But overall, if you're a long-term investor in this, you should focus on the business performance. And the business performance has been doing quite well. They're launching in the UK. In Europe, they have Robinhood Crypto. That's also, of course, going to diversify their business a bit away from the United States. If something happens in the United States, you still have volumes coming in from Europe. So that's about it for this video. I like the business. I like the business under $10. Yes, I did sell my trade at $16. I entered a new trade a couple of days ago, as we've discussed. Right now, I'm still waiting to see, should I sell, should I buy more? We'll wait and see. I'll update you in the Sunday video. Of course, do share your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.